there are pictures where like Janine's like with the three of us, and she looks more like my brother and sister than I do.
This is so true, guys. I look like a part of his family more than he does.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Half a Nice Day podcast with your host, Joshua.
And Janine.
And thank you once again for tuning into another episode of this podcast. And first of all, we'd like to thank everyone for watching, I guess, on YouTube or listening to us on a podcast platform of their choice. And just a kind reminder to please subscribe to this channel and turn the notification bell on. And please do like this video so we know that what kind of content you are looking at and which kind of content you are interested in. And
Well, they have no choice because this is the only content we're serving.
it's only two half Filipinos just talking about anything and everything, basically.
Exactly.
But thanks for the support. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the time and thank you for having us in your ears at least once a week.
Yeah, sorry this is quite late for this week. We weren't able to upload a new episode on a Sunday. It's my fault. I wasn't feeling too well.
No, it's not your fault. It was a very hectic week, I must say.
Yeah,
And,
it was a hectic week, and then I wasn't feeling too well the past couple of days where we wanted to, because I got my second dose of vaccine. So I think that's affecting me a little bit with like heavy migraines and stuff like that. But I'm feeling much better. But I don't know if it shows, because I'm basically wearing
why do you look homeless in your own home?
joggers, and because this is like super comfy. This is actually his sweater, and I'm just wearing my joggers at home. But they're like velvety and they're super smooth and soft. That was it. This is from Aerie, by the way. American Eagle. Got it on sale.
Okay, shout out to American Eagle for keeping us comfy in our respective homes. But before we begin the podcast, we also want to say Ramadan Kareem to all our brothers and sisters.
Right, Ramadan Kareem to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Speaking of brothers and sisters, that is what our episode is all about today.
All about our siblings, the ones who annoy us, torture us, everything.
Because it's National Siblings Day last April 10th. And we just want to talk about our siblings because, first of all, they're our number one fans.
Yeah, and pay some homage to our near and dear ones.
Exactly. They're the first ones to like our videos. They're the first ones who subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that.
Follow us on Instagram, you name it, they're there.
Yeah, they are our number one supporter. They're also our number one critic. So
yeah.
Like it balances it out. But
it truly does.
Before we do that, we just want to talk about our happy news of the week. No, we're not. That's not. We're not rapid fire questions.
Happy news of the week.
Okay, that's good. So I have two happy newses of the week. One is in Colombia.
Do you know what news stands for?
Like, because it's new?
Yeah, no, news, because it's like its acronym.
Oh, no.
No?
No?
North, East, West, South.
Just happened.
North, East, West, South.
What does it have to do with news?
News is from all across the globe, so it's basically all directions, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Thank you. Well, that's a
the more you know.
New information for all, well, not for all of us, for those who don't know about that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, the happy news of the week is in Colombia, in the city of Medellin. Wait, in Colombia, they pronounce it as Medellin. And in Spain, or the Spanish, they say Medellin.
You know, Janine just learned that like 2 minutes ago and she's acting like, I'm going to school you guys on how to pronounce the capital of Colombia.
Because I said it's Medellin. And he's like, isn't it like Medellin or something? And we had to Google it out. But I guess...
I called you out, I'm sorry.
I guess in America, it's called Medellin. But it's Medellin, apparently, in Colombia. So there is a listening pod where people can talk to a therapist and find support for their mental health. That's actually really good. Imagine that you're just walking about and you find this
I wonder if it's like a
listening
confession
pod.
booth. You think like they don't know who they're talking to and they just like voice it out and they don't know if like there's a person behind it.
No, there is a certain person behind
Oh, so they're
it.
like
There's a
face to face
therapist.
or
No,
something.
you put the earphones on and then you talk with the
Oh,
therapist.
okay. So there's actually no one in this pod. It's just like
it's just
directed
you,
to
I guess.
a line or something.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the picture of it. So it's like literally a little shack where you can enter.
We'll post it up on as a picture over here as
I
well,
guess.
guys, for everyone's
Yeah.
knowledge.
And then just because we're on the topic of mental health, the good news is the rates of the suicide rates in US. I'm trying to find the news. I read it earlier. Suicide rates in the US have dropped by 6% last year, which is the highest drop in the last 4 decades. Considering that it's actually a very tough time and pandemic and all that, that's a really good number.
Maybe because Trump is out of office.
That was last year.
Yeah, so last year was...
What? Because they knew that he was about to get impeached or something?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
he's not the reigning presidente of
ca-
the United States of America.
Would you
What?
be happy if he wasn't?
It doesn't matter to me whatever happens to that side of the globe, but obviously it does cause its ripple effect to us here in the Middle East. But
Yeah, it's just getting my facts straight. It is last year. It fell nearly 6% amid the coronavirus pandemic. It's the largest annual decline in at least 4 decades, according to the government data. That's amazing.
very good, America. Keep it up.
I think it's also because people are now much more vocal with how they feel, and it makes them feel much, I don't know, I think there's an open space
Yeah.
compared to before, where when you talk about your feelings, oh, why are you talking about your feelings? That's so emo, bro.
Bro, do you cut yourself? No, but I totally understand, because there are a lot of exercises and a lot of like there's like therapy you can do.
Yeah.
There's like journaling or
And mental health
affirmations,
awareness.
everything. So
Everyone's
many things.
talking about it. People are
It's become a very big.
being
hot
more
topic.
kind to each
Yeah.
other. So that's really good. People are being more understanding, I would say.
Yeah.
And thanks to the internet, thanks to people who are spreading awareness to mental health and how we can help one another, it's doing better. We're
Truly
doing better.
remarkable. Hats off to you.
Yeah.
Everyone there doing their part to spread how important mental health and physical well-being and everything else is, how important it is into our lives.
Yeah. And speaking of important people in our lives, our siblings.
No,
They are.
they are.
What do we want to talk about?
So this episode is basically
Can you
dedicated
please open
to
the notes
our
because I can't see anything.
this basically episode. This episode is basically based loosely off our siblings, what it is like to grow up with maybe as a middle child, but we're not going to touch about that too much.
Yeah, not
It's
so
just
much.
about basically having a sister and a brother who lives with you constantly.
Yeah.
But since you live alone, it must have changed by then. But like
We're
what Janine
super
said,
similar, by the way. We're both middle children. We have an older sister and a younger brother. So exactly the same.
maybe
Who are you?
maybe I'm like I'm you, but in a different multiverse.
No, thank you.
Maybe I'm the boy version of you.
I think I'm funnier than you, so
Yeah.
I think I'm fine.
It's not only about funniness. I'm darker than you, so I'm tanner.
You mean physically? Yeah, let's not
Yes.
talk about physicalities, because if we talk
You can
about
see we're completely different
a guy
people,
version.
but I just think that I'm a simulation of you in a parallel universe, maybe.
Ooh.
Like this is our line that divides us.
and we found each other.
Yes.
So it means I'm attracted to myself. I'm
Yes,
so narcissistic.
There is a glitch in the matrix, and yes, you have.
And we found each other.
And we couldn't
Okay.
be happier. So I think self-love is really
It's real.
is real, guys. Keep it going.
Oh my gosh. Also, we wanted to talk about how annoying our siblings.
Our siblings are. I hate them.
Me too, but I love them also at the same
Yeah,
time.
it's like a love-hate relationship. Like one day you just want to like stab them in the throat, and the next day you're just like, "Come give me a hug." But I've never hugged my siblings, so
I've hugged my siblings. I don't think my brother likes it when I do so because I still try to hug him now and he gets super annoyed because he's a grown man and I'm just like, oh, my little baby. And he's like, can you stop?
Yeah,
gets
yeah, yeah,
annoyed.
yeah. That's what actually what happens because I express love. Like I say, I love you guys.
Maybe
and
we're
stuff.
the annoying one. Maybe we're getting this wrong.
You know what they say, yeah? Like, if there's no crazy person in the bus, it's most probably you.
You,
Yeah,
exactly.
so I think it is us.
Yeah.
I think we are the annoying
I think
sibling.
our siblings will say yes to that.
If our siblings had a podcast, they would talk about us the same way, I'm
How
sure.
annoying we are.
100%.
I know. We're just the vocal ones. And we just have this platform to spill the tea to everyone else about their annoyingness.
Yeah. But yeah, like April 10th was National Siblings Day. So just as a respect we are doing and giving them
thankful.
some camera time from our mouths.
First of all, before we start that, we're very thankful for our siblings because they are our first playmates. They are our first confidants, our best friends, our classmates. We learned from them.
We got in trouble together. We
learned our first social
together.
skills from them as well.
Yes.
How to share, how to be mean, how to fight.
Basically, our whole character development is based alongside that of our siblings.
Yeah.
And of course, how your parents raised you as well. But I think one of the things which Janine wanted to talk about is borrowing of the
borrowing of clothes. So my sister is not like a super like fashionista, and she doesn't really believe in she thinks that when you buy a lot of clothes or when you buy certain clothes, it's a waste of money. She would rather save that and buy something else. Like when she was younger, makeup or experience. Like she was the type of person wherein I would save my money and buy something else, like a piece of accessory or a t-shirt. My sister would save up her money to go to the playground, or what is it called? The arcades.
And like Magic Planet.
Exactly.
And
she would play the games because she would spend money on experiences and I would just watch her. My experience was to watch her. I'm just like, this is free. Let me just watch my sister spending her money.
But did she allow you to play games with her or no?
She would. She would.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
She was a good older sister.
Yeah.
She was a good ate. So I would save my money and then I would buy like a piece of accessory or something else. But she would always borrow my clothes or anything, shoes, clothes, anything that she could find in my closet because I love buying clothes. I used to, not anymore. Fine.
Nice. I literally came here and the first thing I see is a box of like 4 dresses. And then she tries to hide it from me. I'm like, I seen it already, Janine. It's not camo you bought that I can't see.
Fine. I still love buying clothes, okay?
Get your life together.
But like only if I'm throwing other stuff out. Remember?
Did you throw anything out though?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Did you
I
really
did a lot.
throw stuff out?
Ask my sister. Message her. I just brought a bunch of clothes last weekend when I went to
When
I went to their place.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Ask my mom.
Okay. All
Message
right.
her.
I'll do that.
Okay, fine.
Get my verification.
Fine. Anyway, I don't have to prove myself to you, man.
Seems like you have more clothes, if anything.
It's true. Anyway, she would used to borrow them. And sometimes we would go outside. I would meet her and she would be wearing my clothes. And that would annoy me so much. But now I am actually honored when she borrows clothes from me. Because I'm like, oh, does that mean I have good style?
I don't think so. I think it means that she is tired of her current wardrobe and she just needs something else.
Really
Doesn't mean
now.
that you have good style though. You're literally in your pajamas right now, dude. What are you on about? How good style? You're not wearing a dress or anything. You're literally wearing a Fila hoodie. And all these military green pants. Are you going to the army at night?
Hey, they're really like velvet, like touch them. Touch it. Aren't they the softest? Do this.
It feels like a carpet.
But it's like the best feeling carpet ever.
No.
Yes, they are.
You should try my boxers.
You're jealous.
Why are you jealous of pants?
Because they're the loose.
Oh, and literally we're actually wearing the same color.
See? You're copying me.
I'm not copying you.
Whatever, dude. What's next?
Literally, you're in your house, so you could have changed it, but you decided not to.
No, because I want to be comfortable because I'm not feeling well.
Sorry, guys. I'm the one dealing with all Janine's trauma today.
You waste our time.
I know you. Sorry, listeners. We are wasting your time. But moving on, Janine also shared the same sentiments when it comes to our siblings calling us the big A word. Adopted.
Yeah. Sorry, you were
trying to... prematurely
that was anticlimactic.
Gave the...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but they...
What's up with our chemistry today?
I don't know, dude. But why? So my sister and my younger brother would always gang up on me, and they would just tease me as being an adopted child. And to me, it just didn't make any sense because I'm in the middle. You know? Adopted children usually is the oldest
or the youngest,
the eldest or the youngest, right? Or usually the youngest, because parents are like, okay, we want to have more kids, but I don't want to go through the whole pregnancy
process. Yeah.
So I'm like, why me? But it's always me, because my sister and my brother, they look alike. They have the same skin tone, they have the same facial features, and I'm a little bit of the odd one out compared to the three of us. So ever since I was a child.
You look kind of like your sisters.
Yeah, I mean, compared to you, you have it.
So there are two things which I want to say right now. First, Janine looks more like my parents' siblings rather than I.
My parents' siblings?
My siblings rather than I.
You don't have any other siblings. You have your current siblings. That's it.
No, except the dead people. But
oh my lord.
No, but like there are pictures where like Janine's like with the three of us, and she looks more like my brother and sister than I do.
This is so true, guys. I look like a part of his family more than he does, to be honest.
It's so true. And another thing is as well is that like both my brother and sister are completely white, like Kandura white.
No, not white, but they're fair.
They're fair, but like
fairer than you compared to you.
Like 10 minutes in the sun. That's it. Like, I don't know what vitamin D is. I don't know what the sun is. Maybe I just stood too close to a lamp or something. That's why I'm this color.
Maybe.
But
maybe you were prematurely born and then you were put under the... You know when they put the premature babies under UV light or something? Yeah. I guess that's what happened.
No, I think it was once when I was a kid, my mom kept me in a car.
Okay.
In Dubai summer and like forgot about me. I was just sitting there. I'm like just toasting up, and I'm like.
And this is what happened.
This is what happened. I'm pretty sure I'm born white. I'm pretty.
I don't think so. I've seen your baby pictures, bro. That's how you look like.
But and like it's like a reverse Oreo, you know, like white, brown, white. So it's like the reverse Oreo.
That's true.
Another thing is I forgot what I was gonna say.
We can cut this out. It's okay.
No. We can keep it in. Okay. It's coming to me. It's like formulating in my mind.
So coming back to me now.
No, but like what Janine said. Sorry, it just came popping in after Janine's lovely singing.
What? What is that? What?
Now I forgot again. Sing it again. Sing it again.
There were moments of go.
No, okay. So like what Janine said about being adopted, right? So growing up, even I felt I was really adopted. Like I don't look anything like my siblings.
Oh, you really like felt that?
I felt it, and I even and my dad. I'm like, okay, my dad and myself just have the exact same skin tone.
Yeah,
but nothing else. Like I'm tall, and
he's the tallest one.
I'm like a giant.
No, he really sticks out. He's like when you know the expression he sticks out like a sore thumb. That is Joshua with his family. Yeah,
especially like when I hold my mom's hand when we're in a mall, people are like, this guy's really into older chicks. No, but growing up, I did feel that. And I was like always thinking like, maybe I am adopted. Like, because I don't fit in. I'm not that I don't fit in, but I'm like, I'm not nothing like my siblings.
Mm.
And then there was a point I actually went up to my mom and she's like, Mom, am I adopted? She's like, no. And then she actually shows me a picture of me in her womb. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I am really your son. Then a few years and then later, like it dawned on me, like, you know what? I can even Google any X-ray baby in a womb. I wouldn't know because you can't see skin tone. That could have been Dwayne or Hannah. Could have been some picture of Google, and I'm just like,
you should have looked at the
back to
date.
square one.
Should have looked at the date if it was like close to your birthday.
Is the date on the?
Usually it is.
Is it? I don't know. I know it was just on a JPEG in the computer. Right click had some numbers on it.
I don't think there were JPEGs back then.
No, there was JPEGs. JPEGs were invented in 1942.
I know, but that wasn't like. Stop making up numbers. It wasn't 1942.
It was 1942, invented by David JPEG.
I don't think there were colored computers back then.
There was.
No.
How did people go to the moon in 1942?
Stop making stuff up.
Check it.
Okay, computer invented.
David Joseph Pegg, JPEG.
That is not true.
That is.
What? Colored computer, Charles Babbage. Computer invented color. It was. When did computers get 1960s through the 1980s? Okay.
No,
So
but you're
stop-
checking America history. I'm talking
What?
about the
Indian history?
yeah, Indians.
Yeah,
Indians.
exactly. No, 1960.
Indian history.
Indian history.
Mahatma Gandhi was actually pictured with a
Man,
colored
stop
computer
it.
back in his day.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, like I really don't know until this date actually, unless I do a DNA test or a
Have
17 and me
Have
kind of
you?
thing. No, because I think I'm like 30, and like me knowing the truth, if I am actually adopted at this point, will like make me like have a mental breakdown or something.
Mm.
So I'm just like, okay, ignorance is bliss. Let me just
No,
like.
you're not adopted at all. You look like your mom.
So all
with
my
your
mom's
dad's
best
skin
friend,
tone.
all my mom's best friend says I look exactly like my mom.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
And I've gotten everything though. Mexican.
Yeah,
gotten
you can pass. You
African-American.
can pass as a Mexican. I remember when I showed my aunt a picture of you. She's like, "Is he Mexican?"
Yeah.
And then my other aunt was like, "Is he black?" Can pass.
I'm an urban man.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of it, right? That's the beauty of being a mixed race child.
Exactly. You
Like,
don't know what you put in the oven and it'll come out the same.
I can be Filipino, I can be Indian, I can be Latina, I can be Arab, I can be
alien.
I can be an alien, basically.
Basically anything. The world is yours, Janine.
Yeah,
40.
exactly.
Yeah, so.
But you're not adopted. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it just to make myself feel better.
Yeah. But our siblings can get super annoying up to the point that we actually fight. Have you ever gone into a physical fight with your siblings?
So many times. I think that's all we do in our house.
Not with your sister though, right?
No, with my sister. So there was this one time, as a kid, we were. First of all, my first ever bruise on my body was because of my sister. You know why?
Why?
She put an iron on my hand. Hot, steaming iron, and it left a mark actually for a while.
And now you covered it
And
up
my
with a
mom
tattoo.
was like, was really pissed. and
How old are
stuff.
you guys?
I was a kid.
Okay.
I don't know what I did to piss off my sister. My sister was just really ignorant, and she was like, "Oh, what
No,
is
I
this?"
think you just pissed your sister. Like up until now, you pissed her off so much.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
your hobby.
More of a hobby, yeah, than
Exactly.
actual like if I'm bored, I'm like
Like if someone
me go-
asks you what's your hobby, you'll be like pissing off my sister.
pissing off my sister and Warzone.
Not even. He talks about Warzone all the time as if he's a gamer.
I don't even play it. I just watch it on YouTube the whole day. I'm like, wow, that's a really good kill. Oh, this guy's in the gulag. I have it on my computer and have a gaming computer, but
He does.
But I'm just like the anxiety and everything of playing, and it's a full another episode on its own. But
Fine. Talk about your sister.
yeah, so there was this one time I remember we had a very big fight, and we were like yelling and screaming, then it ended up being physical, and I pushed her. I pushed her on a frame, on a picture frame on a wall. And this picture frame was glass, had a glass outing.
How low is this picture?
Anna.
I love you, Han.
No, obviously it's like normal height, because in our house we have it like this way, that way,
Yeah.
all these things. We try to be creative about our frames on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But then I pushed her, and this glass broke, and Hannah got a big massive
on
cut
her
on her
face.
face.
You pushed her like face forward.
I can't remember how I pushed her, but you know how strong I am. So when I pushed her, it definitely left a scar, and that's the reason she's ugly today.
This is not an episode where we piss them even more.
No, but she was like a sport about it. It was a deep cut, I would say, but it healed pretty quickly, and she never ratted me out on it. So I think it's
she got your back.
Major kudos. Tip my hat off to you, sister. And it was just overall a good experience, I would say. 8 out of 10. No, but
what is this, a restaurant review? 8 out of 10.
Some motto, my
First
guy.
class, bro.
No, but I think my mom will be hearing about this the first time when she watches this.
Oh no, you're ratted. Is this your whole master plan to rat out what happened?
Yeah, just me coming clean, basically. This is how my confessions.
Just when I thought and your brother. I'm sure because you're both
my
boys.
brother and I growing up was like WWE, dude. WWE.
Please, can you
Also WTF sometimes because we always fight. My brother and I.
Please, can you please say the WTF scenario?
Oh yeah.
Please.
So there's a lot of physical altercations that happen between
my
my brother and
story.
I. This is the story that deserves to go down in history. So this is a story of like so my whole family, like my extended family as well, we had a family vacation staycation, and I remember we were in Russell Kaima. I think it was at Tulip Hotel or something like that. I shouldn't have said it because this story.
Now they're gonna haunt
My
you.
name is now. Okay, so what happened is my brother and I, we always get into random fights, especially like traveling and stuff. And there's always something or another that will irritate one of us. And my brother's very aggro. Like his first reaction to anything will be violence.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing?
Because the story is just too funny. I can't.
Okay, so there's a time when the whole family went down. And my brother and I were still in the room, and from our room view we could see the pool, so I could see our whole family chilling and everything. But I can't remember why, but my brother and I were in a room and we got into a fight again. I can't remember the exact details of the fight, but it was like it got really physical. Like we were wrestling, throwing each other, and stuff. And and there was and then one point of the fight, I go Incredible Hulk mode. Okay. Like, I couldn't contain the rage, and I took the duvet of the bed, and I ripped it.
Is it a duvet or the sheet?
I don't know. What's
you can't rip a duvet.
I don't know what a duvet is.
A duvet?
I just wanted to sound so nice.
A duvet is the squishy one that you cover yourself with.
Yeah, that one.
Not the sheet?
No.
How could you rip a duvet?
I ripped it, and there was the cotton you could see.
Okay, yeah, it's a duvet then.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just, that moment of adrenaline where you're just like, the world is mine.
And you couldn't punch him out, so you took it out on the
duvet.
I
couldn't. Yeah. So I'm like, I cannot hurt this little kid because he will literally die. He's literally a skeleton.
Yeah, he is. Well, not anymore. He has a great body now.
Great. Okay. You're really selling it. Dwayne has an average body, but
he doesn't. He works out. Come on.
Who doesn't work out? Look at these
Also,
guns.
he's single. So for any single women out there, just saying. Also, his sister is single. So again, hashtag just saying. Yeah.
Soon I'm going to be single if you're keeping up this attitude. Anyway.
Okay then. Okay.
Okay, wait. So where was
Challenge accepted.
No. Like, you had a good one. Stay here. Stay.
So you ripped the duvet in half.
I ripped the duvet in half, and Dwayne sees...
Out of your anger.
Out of my anger, and Dwayne obviously sees that I'm enraged. And he's scared at this point. He's like, whoa. I cannot fight this guy. He will literally kill me. So then we both like take a chill pill after that. We start calming down and stuff. And my brother's like, I'm just gonna go to the pool and everything. So I was left alone.
Chill.
And I was left alone with my own thoughts in the room. I'm like, crap, they're gonna take the security deposit out of this because I really tore it up bad. So what I did in the cabinet, they had not a sanitary kit, but
the
like sewing kit. And I spent that whole afternoon just sewing that duvet back together. Literally took me like 30 minutes to an hour, but at least I know sewing because we learned it growing up. So I'm like, I can make this work. And I just sewed it up back together.
And they never caught you out on it?
They never did. And that was the best part. I was like, I was safe and everything. But I did have another moment. Of fear when we were checking out. And, back in the day when you check out, the guys have to inspect your room, check if everything's all in order. Okay, the kettle's still there, remote still has batteries, all that.
Right.
And it took a little bit longer than expected. And I'm just sitting there in the waiting lobby. I'm just like, did he find out about the duvet? That I stitched
Are my parents gonna find out that I ripped a duvet?
They'll come back with
out
a duvet.
Of rage.
Seriously, they didn't know about it, and like they come back like, this duvet seems to have been tampered with. Can we inspect it? And I'm just like, no, but nothing happened at the end after that.
So I was like,
it was
you
okay.
for any extra cash.
Yeah, and my parents would kill me if they have to spend unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And if they learn that you did that out of rage, oh my gosh.
And they would have just been
I don't know if your mom knows about it. Again, she'll be learning all about it today.
She has the first row into the life of Joshua.
I'm going to put the confession song in the background.
It was my confession.
Just when I thought I
That is not confessions. That's depression, girl. Okay. Just...
Okay. What else? Oh, this I used to read a lot of books, and I was obsessed with books. I would have a stack of books. So my sister and I had what is it called?
A
bunk bed.
Yeah.
So I would be the occupying the top bunk.
Yeah.
And she would be the lower.
Like a military house, huh?
Yeah, but just because we had to, space, exactly. We're in an apartment, okay?
In Dara.
It's not like we have big space to put stuff around. Anyway, I would have a stack of books and I would go to bed early and just read my books.
Okay.
And my sister and brother, they would always gang up on me and they would just switch on and off the light. Just to annoy me.
Oh, the disco feature?
Yeah. They would just do that. I would be reading, minding my own business, and they would be like, blah, 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 on, off. And you would hear them why though?
Yeah.
Why?
And you still try to read after that, then when you start getting a headache.
Yeah. I think this is why I have migraines. See what you did to me? This is why I had to wear glasses.
It's the repercussions of that moment.
And so after that, I saved my money up to buy myself a little book lampy type of thing, because even sometimes my mother
There's a glitch in the simulation. You're becoming Indian. The Indians transferring.
Oh my god! Take it away. My mother would usually switch off the lights when it's way past. I forgot what my curfew was, but she would tell me stop reading. And I was way into Harry Potter and I can't put down my book. So I bought myself a little lamp so that I can still continue my reading in the dark.
Okay.
And so even if my sister and my brother used to flick the lights on and off, I didn't care.
Doesn't faze me.
This is what happens, y'all. Thinking smart.
Yeah.
Thinking smart.
I'm an adult.
And another thing that they used to do was that when I was on top, because I was a little bit overweight as a kid. So you would see the marks. You know how there's a steel net, right? It's like a net. So you would see the what is it called? The imprint of the mattress.
Yeah, it's
so it's you would see these little patches of the mattress going through the holes of the net, right? And so my brother and my sister, they would always make fun of me and be like, "You're so heavy," and then they would just poke on those those
gaps.
Exactly, on those gaps, and I would be like, "Ouch, that hurts," and it would just start
with
poking.
pencils or something.
I don't know, with their fingers. I don't remember anymore. If my brother and sister could tell me, they'll let me know. But yeah, that's that. Those are the little things that they would do to annoy me.
No, but I like what you said. For me, I was also a lot overweight growing up, and I could never. I mean, I was every time I was on the top bunk, I would be afraid for the person below. One day this will collapse and it'll be my fault, and then I won't get to eat anymore. So I always chose the bottom bunk. But yeah, kids do growing up. The siblings did anything and everything to annoy us, right?
Yeah, the younger siblings would always repeat what we say.
Oh, that was another one. I'm hot.
I'm hot.
Yee. You're cute.
You're cute.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's what they used to do, and it annoyed me a lot.
Yeah, we always try to like outsmart them and say something like what I just try to do.
Like, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you're ugly. And I'm
I was
like,
like,
ah! And I'd be so
how are they so
annoyed.
smart?
Yeah. My brother was very scared of my sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, if my sister said stop, he would stop. But if I got mad, he would, like, be happy and try to poke me even more.
Soft, I would say.
Yeah.
Or maybe your brother's the only one who can actually do this to you.
But I'm resilient.
You are actually very
because
resilient.
of my siblings. This is how I turned out to be.
Very, very true.
Like all those poking, all of those switching on and
made
off.
You the person who you are today, you know?
Exactly.
Very bright and lit house.
Mm-hmm. Because I was scared of the dark.
Yeah, no one takes advantage of you anymore.
Right. Yeah.
You stand your ground.
I stand my ground.
Yeah.
So to my ate and my little brother, thank you.
I never got to that as well. I never called my sister ate. I never asked my younger brother to call me
my sister
Kuya.
would be very upset if I didn't call her ate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For us, it's like Han, Dwayne, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my mom would be upset. Yeah. She'd be like, have some respect. And be like, okay.
Would that be an issue for me though in your family? Like if I call your sister like by her name?
No, but you already call her ate, so
yeah. But I'm just saying.
I don't think it will be an issue.
No,
my mom wouldn't be upset. But I mean, you're already calling her.
What if I don't call your mom tita?
Oh, like what you call her by her name?
Yeah, by her name.
Oh, I would be
like
upset.
Very American-ish.
No, we're not American.
No, but I'm just saying like a Western culture.
I know, but we're not American.
Yeah.
We have like these certain cultures that we need to uphold.
That's right.
And we need our future generation to see that as
and
well.
To keep the traditions going on.
Exactly. The po and opo, the mano po, the tita, and all that.
I understand.
Respect.
I understand.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share about your sibs?
I just like the story what you said about them trying to irritate you when you're in your room. Like they even do this thing where they just keep the door open.
Yeah.
Like they'll come in and you're like close the door on your way out, and they would literally walk out of the door and like take a look back like this.
Yeah.
And just walk
and
away.
Then they'll be like, yeah. Oh, but you know what I loved? Having a younger sibling. Like you can always boss them around. Like I can ask my brother, please, can you bring me water? Can you fetch me this? Can you do that?
If we ever have our siblings on the podcast, which I think we will in the very near future, Dwayne will tell you all this, like the stuff I made him do, this stuff. And there's a point where we actually lived in a villa as well, and like Dwayne, can you give me water? And he went down the stairs.
My brother would still do that for me now. Like when I visit them on the weekends, I'd be like, TJ, I'm so tired. Can you please bring me some water? And then he'll go and bring it for me. And I'm like,
without any questions, or but you have to give me like 1 dirham or something.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
Such a loving brother.
Dwayne and I usually we had like a reward attached to the favor. So if I would ask Dwayne something, I'm like, I'll give you 1 dirham, or I'll buy you ice cream tomorrow, or something. Then it will be like that.
Okay.
But Dwayne, you'd usually do anything for me growing up.
Yeah.
And my mom always saw that and she hated it. Like, why keep on telling Dwayne to do this? Why can't you do it yourself?
Yeah, my mom would also be like, why don't you take your water?
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Like, what's the point of having a younger sibling then, right?
Exactly.
Like,
if not to boss around.
Yeah, mom, you should have stopped at me then.
Yeah, but nevertheless, I love my siblings.
Yeah, I love my siblings too.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do.
I learned a lot from them as well.
Yeah.
And I still continue learning a lot from them.
Correct. Yeah, and I think we learn from them and they learn from us. So like it's a very good dynamic we have in the Dice household, I would say.
No matter how annoying they get.
Yeah.
So in the future, I would love to have kids plural, because I would love to have them experience the sibling relationship as well.
And I told my siblings as well, like the moment I have kids and you have kids, I'm gonna make my kids beat your kids up. Just to show them who's the strongest dice. The drunkest.
Okay. Maybe the drunkest. Exactly.
Had one too many today. But yeah, who's the strongest dice and which bloodline it passes through.
Oh my lord. Okay. Are you done? Can you... Oh, I'm closing off.
You aren't the closer.
Closer? Well, yeah, I think that's it. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this guy?
Sorry.
We just want to say thank you again to everyone for listening to us, for messaging us, for your comments on our YouTube. platform for your reviews on our Apple podcast channel. That's even a thing. Yes. So please make sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also send us an email, haveaniceday.show at I'm sorry. I don't know
That
where
was
that came.
embarrassing.
Are you not embarrassed? Well, send us an email at haveanicedayshow@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at Have a Nice Day Podcast, where we post snippets of our stories, our everyday lives, and any updates that we have, basically.
We have a big update coming soon, but
Yeah.
but we are in the process of buying more microphones, so I think that's all I need to say. That's all
Because you
they
need
to
more
know.
volume.
No, but you'll see it sooner or later when there's a third and maybe even fourth microphone added to this.
Ooh.
So just I should have said in the beginning of this podcast, like, stay till the end because we have a very big announcement.
Yeah, very big announcement.
So big.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to shorten my words so I can save on time because I think we already crossed the threshold.
Yeah, we always say we're gonna keep it very, very minimum, but then we just talk a lot.
I know it's
y'all.
fine. It's fine. But
We
yeah,
just
we
talk
need
a
to
lot.
monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And please share this with your friends, your family members. And if you would like for us to talk about anything, just let us know through all of those channels, or you can leave us an anonymous Google form, handy advice section. We'll leave the link on the description section of YouTube and all of our podcast platforms.
Share this with your siblings as well. Let them know that you're thinking of them and
Share
wish
this
them.
with your siblings. Tell them how annoying they are, but also how much you love them.
Yeah.
Right? And on that note, have a nice day. We love you guys.
We like you as a friend. Bye.
Bye.